Welcome, Taurus, to your weekly love reading for May 14th to the 20th of 2018. So, let's start out with your theme for the week. All right. Happy birthday. If your birthday is this week, I do hope that you enjoy it. All right. And let's see. The theme for Taurus and love. The theme. Cool. Okay. Many of you may have an issue with making plans, making a certain choice, a decision, traveling, negotiating another person, just obstacles when it comes to your financial goals, where two people are just not meeting on the right level when it comes to communication, or just energetically just kind of conflictual. All right. Now, the energy of person is coming towards you. Beyond that, all right, Taurus. Energy of person coming towards Taurus. That particular person is taking a hike. They're leaving. They're walking away from you. It could be a separation. You could have kind of sent that person on their way to do something else, but I feel like they are disappointed. All right, by having to wait, or just disappointed in themselves. You can almost see you looking at them with the Two of Wands in reverse, and them walking away, and you're kind of wanting them to come back, or asking yourself whether or not that's the right move, or did you do the right thing. For some out there, maybe that particular person is just not ready for you because they have financial concerns that they're more focused on right now. That could be some issues for some, or some of you really departed from someone because energetically you two aren't working out. That could be something. And let's see your response to them walking away. Taurus, your response. Death. See, many of you are letting them go away. You're making a change. You're allowing it to happen. You might be disappointed with it. Many of you are going through an experience where you are healing from some things. That, like, it could be you lost a loved one. You could be going through healing with that. It could be a job that you're moving away from, a transition from an ex-partner, a marriage partner, someone that you are trying to heal from. The death card is here as transition and moving on and letting go. All right. So now your advice, Taurus, for the week, the 14th to the 20th, in love advice. Let go. Yeah. The death card with the Two of Wands in reverse. This is like a transition for many of you out there with making a choice. Something that maybe you did plan on meeting up with someone, plan on getting to know them, but after going through that, after trying to figure out whether or not it was for you, if they're not making that change, if they're not willing to make that commitment or compromise in some way, a lot of you are letting go of that burden of holding on to something that's not working out, holding on to the need of significant change. For many of you, you may have an issue with certain change, so a lot of you might not be ready, or the other person is not, so this says move on. A lot of you are going through a divorce or separation that is permanent, and you're needing to completely move away from it and not reawaken this cycle. All right, so the outcome for Taurus in love, the outcome. Yep, money. You're working on money. You're working on a new beginning for some of you out there. If there is a disconnect between you and your partner, this might be the issue. Others of you might be single. You're just working on your finances, your career, and trying to stay motivated there. So new opportunities, new blessings coming through as you close one or two doors. All right, another one opens there with the Ace of Pentacles. So let's clarify one card with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse for the person that you might be dealing with this week. The Six of Pentacles, and I feel that particular person, maybe it's like they give you something maybe to appease you in some way, maybe a gift, or just try to acknowledge their thanks or something like that, and then they walk away and says, that's enough. We've been down this road again. For some of you, this is like if you're dating somebody and they're talking to someone else, they see you, they date you throughout the week or something like that, and then they disappear, and not allowing that to continue to happen, which is not healthy because maybe the other person does not know about that. That's going through the death process of that particular situation. So for some of you, this is like your partner walking away right now, and they're working on things financially so that they are able to give and share and reciprocate as they need to. So, and let's clarify one more card, which is the Two of Wands in reverse for Taurus. You have the Four of Cups in reverse. So this is an issue where some of you, if you can't make a certain decision or choice, for some of you, you're waiting for someone else. They're missing an opportunity to be with you. Others of you missing an opportunity to be with someone else because you're still dealing with something that you're holding on to that's no longer healthy. So it doesn't automatically mean that it's gone forever, but the opportunity to make a move, an adjustment is there to make progress with somebody, but the fear of that big change, that travel or whatever it might be, it could be holding you back from something else that's more positive. So keep that in mind. All right, so messages, one card for Taurus in love for May 14th to the 20th. Wedding. It says this situation involves marriage. Some of you, it's like a proposal or something that went on and it was rejected or turned down. You turned someone down. It's like it's not the right time. Some of you are dealing with a marriage. Someone is married. You're married. That could be an issue, an obstacle, in trying to see if it's good to wait for the right time for you to make a move, stay where you are. Children could be part of the equation here. Some of you are in a marriage where you're feeling financially well taken care of by your partner and not wanting to move away from that, which is not healthy, because it does take 50-50. That's how it has to be in relationships. It doesn't have to be that way, but many times, so that the other person is not feeling overwhelmed with everything, the relationship needs to be balanced in some way. So others of you are recognizing that, your partner might be recognizing that, and someone is making adjustments to move on or leave. Wedding, to me, not only does it mean wedding, but it can mean a relationship or a long-term relationship or commitment that's there. So that's going to be your reading for the week. I do hope that the messages did help out in some way. Lots of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing vibes. I wish you the very best, and you can always go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something personally for you. All right, have a good one.